Try to keep your feet right on the ground when you're supersonic racing. There's no time to look around. We're just supersonic racing, running to the point of no return. Everybody's supersonic racing. Come on, let the fire burn. Everybody's supersonic racing. Try to keep your feet right on the ground.
Hello, everybody. How are we doing tonight? It is late. It is late. It is late. Tomorrow's stream, however, is going to be pretty dang early. Sorry for the late start. I mean, I told you it was me later anyways tonight, but... Oh, let me go put our activity feed up. What time is it for you? It is 12:30. How was your day? My day was good. My day was good. Interesting. Here, let me take slow off. We go put all the goals back on, boop, boop, because we are no longer on the alt channel. And most importantly of all, we are very, very close to 1 million followers. How are y'all doing though? Yeah, if you're not following, please follow because you could be in the, the before a million club. But how is everyone doing on a scale from 1 to 10? How the homies be? Ooh, hype train. Ow, I can't open this up. Yeah. Okay. Sydney, thank you so much for the 5. You are in the lead of this hype train. Did you eat today? Yeah, I ate on the alt stream. I had sushi. I did. Ellie, thank you for the host. Sky, thank you for the tier 1. 1,024. Chris, thank you so much for the 2 months. Here, we'll go to face in the meantime. Although now I look tired. I didn't look quite as tired earlier. What's your alt? It's literally just Captain Puffy alt. Unholy Lover, Jack Mac, thank you so much for the 10 bomb. Tomorrow's stream is going to be something very, very, very exciting that I think you guys are going to enjoy a lot. Love the eyeliner, thank you. It was an accident. It was not meant to be this dramatic today, but...
Well, I feel like a little superhero.
Also, it is now April 28th, and we have 2 more days of April, and then we're into the big May.
Hi, Puffy.
Hi.
How's your day? And hi, chat. Hope you're all well.
Aww. My day was good. My day was good. Been an interesting day. What the hell? 𝗱𝗁𝗶𝗴𝗶 with the tier 2 sub. Yeah, it's almost May. It is almost May. How's your YouTube's coming along? Soon, TM? Soon? I'll message him tomorrow. I was about to literally message YouTube's at 12:40 at night, so. Fit check? Here, let me... Ow! I ran over my foot! I figured we're getting back in spring. Might as well break out the bright colors. Why is my... Oh, hold on. There we go. So tomorrow's the start of something exciting. I can't say too much about it, though. Fractal, thank you for the prime! But tomorrow we'll be live early. Maybe I'll be... I think 2 p.m. EST. So another early stream tomorrow. Dude, you're ripped? Nah. Oh, no. 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 𝗀𝗶𝗶𝗶𝗴𝗶 leaked it?
You look amazing as always. Fit, on point. Just wanted to say that I'm so very green to be introduced to you. Your streams are such a comfort for me.
Aww.
Thank you for being such an inspiration.
Thank you, 𝗱𝗁𝗍𝗏. Thank you. That's a very sweet message. You guys... How did 𝗀𝗶𝗶𝗶𝗴𝗶 leak it? Oh, what? How did he leak it? Oh. What? Oh, God. Wait, but how did he say it? How did he say the leak? We also have 48 seconds to finish this hype train. There's always one. There's always one leaker. Wolfman with the 25 gifted. What the hell? What'd he say? Nothing.
Hey, look up the Prime song on SoundCloud.
What?
It's by 𝗀𝗶𝗁𝗶𝗴𝗶. Very funny.
Oh my god, that made me actually jump. No, this isn't lore chat. Lore soon, TM, but not tonight. Tonight we're just chilling. Ooh.
Hey there, have you heard of Twitch Prime? Could I take
Where's the
a
volume
second
button?
of your time?
Ah.
Let me tell you more, something to explore. You should give your Prime sub to me. We can take money from Amazon. Jeff is paying for your Prime subscription, like stealing money from the family.
He just talked about it on stream, but I don't think he said who all would be a part of it, just that it was happening.
For you, free money for me too. One streamer, one Prime to use. We're both winning now. Yes, it's true. You know what is going on. Yeah. Gaming.amazon.com. You know what it's all about. Sign in with your Amazon account. Sign in. Once a month, it's a streamer you choose. Don't worry, you got nothing to lose. Once a month, it's your free Twitch Prime. Can you believe that it doesn't cost a dime? No ads.
Oh my god, what a banger!
Special badge. Money mode.
Here, this I feel like this is the song I shall play in Church Prime now.
Special badge. Money mode.
Oh, well, it's over. What? What is this?
All right. Let's go, Rambo. Old Godzilla was hopping around Dodio City like a big playground when suddenly Batman burst from the shade and hit Godzilla with a bat grenade. Godzilla got pissed and handled that. But didn't expect to be blocked by Shaq, who proceeded to open up the can of Shaq Fu. When Aaron Carter came out of the blue, then he started beating up Shaquille O'Neal. Then they both got flat by the Batmobile, but before he could make it back to the Batcave, Abraham Lincoln popped out of his grave and took an AK-47 out from under his hat and blew Batman away with a rat-a-tat-tat, but he ran out of bullets and he ran away, because Optimus Prime came to save the day. This is the ultimate showdown. Ultimate destiny, good guys, mad guys, and explosions. As far as the eye can see, and only one will survive. I wonder who it will be. This is the ultimate showdown. Ultimate destiny. Oh, okay, 1 second.
Ooh.
Oh, okay.
You are popping off.
1 second.
You're popping off hard.
Godzilla took a bite out of Optimus Prime, like Scruff McGuff took a bite out of crime. Then Shaq came back, covered in a tire track, but Champ jumped out and landed on his back. Batman was injured and trying to get steady when Abraham Lincoln came back with a machete, but suddenly something caught his leg and he tripped. Indiana Jones took him out with his whip. Then he saw Godzilla sneaking up from behind. Then he reached for his gun, which he just couldn't find, cause Batman stole it and he shot and he missed. But action defended it with his fist. Then he jumped in the air and he did a somersault while Abraham Lincoln tried to pole vault onto Optimus Prime, but they collided in the air. Then they both got hit by a car stare. This is the ultimate showdown. Ultimate
I didn't know Bad was on!
Explosions, as far as the eye can see, and only one will survive. I wonder who it will be. This is the ultimate showdown. Angels sang out in an immaculate chorus. Down from the heavens descended Chuck Norris, who delivered a kick which could shatter bones into the crotch of Indiana Jones, who fell over on the ground, writhing in pain, as Batman changed back into Bruce Wayne. But Chuck saw through his clever disguise, and he crushed Batman's head in between his thigh. Then Gandalf the Grey and Gandalf the White and Monty Python and the Holy Grail's Black Knight and Benito Mussolini and the Blue Meanie and Cowboy Curtis and John B. the Genie, Robocop the Terminator, Captain Kirk, Darth Vader, Lopan, Superman, every single Power Ranger, Bill S. Preston and Theodore Logan, Spock the Rock, Doc Ock and Hulk Hogan all came out of nowhere lightning fast. They kicked Chuck Norris and his cowboy, what the bloodiest battle that the world ever saw, with civilians looking on total wall. Fight raged on for a century. Many lives were claimed, but eventually the distance stood. The rest saw the better. Mr. Rogers in a bloodstained sweater. This is the ultimate showdown of ultimate destiny. Good guys, bad guys, and explosion. Fozzie I can see, and only one will survive. I wonder who it will be. This is the ultimate showdown. There's another lyric here. This is the ultimate showdown. Don't know if the backing track's playing here. This is the ultimate showdown. Ultimate destiny.
What is even going on?
I don't know. That was an accident. It just shuffled to that. I didn't even know it was a thing. But Snake Hunter, thank you so much for the 10 gifted. Wait, since Bad's not on, since I'm the only one on, I need to do something really petty.
Ha! Ha! 𝗀𝗶𝘁𝗶𝗴𝗶, suckers!
Chat, do you think it would be petty to put a banner on it that says 𝗀𝗶𝘁𝗶𝗴𝗶?
I was drinking when he was singing that, and here I am doing the same thing. How times never change, XD.
I mean, it's so petty, I'm gonna put a hefty price on it. If we get to, this is a really far goal. If we get to 100 subs today, then I'll do it. I really don't want to, that's why I'm setting the goal so far. Holy heck, it's Bellings! Thank you so much for that 10 gifted! Oh no, the goal is so close! Oh no! Not the goal that I don't want to do because it's so petty! Not I! No. Holy... Wolfman! Also, I need to put you in the book of hype, which I shall update again tomorrow for the, Oh my god, I have so much random stuff. I need to update the IRL book of hype. Everyone's on the rush.
If you join the syndicate, life could get a little more fun. All of the horses and all of the men won't learn from history. It's all the same in the end. I've told you once and I'll tell you again. The syndicate is looking for a cub.
Tell your story? What story? What? Oh no! We hit it! Oh no, we hit the goal. Oh, that's so sad. Or ow! We have to design it now, chat. Whoa, Maddie! And a honeydew melon. Oh, I want honeydew. Oh, I have frozen mango. That's too much work. What is going on? Snake Hunter with the 10! Chat, how far are we away from this? I mean, I can't do math, but for... Chat, do you remember a little art show? What? Who took Dream and George? Someone stole Dream and George on their beach episode. Where's Dream? They stole Michael's face? What? Why did Rambo take them? I mean, Rambo could take Michael. Oh, tell your story. Is that one of their? Is that one of 𝗀𝗶𝗶𝗴𝗶 song? 𝗀𝗂𝗏 Rabbit, thank you for the 5. Chat, we might hit the 𝗍𝗁 cosplay. Okay, if we hit that, I'm doing that tonight. I'm not doing that tomorrow. No. Which I mean is good for you guys, but there's no way. All right, let's see. Paint. Boom. Oh, wait, why? Oh. Hold on. Yep.
Okay, last one, but why are there so many talented people in this community? Honestly, could
I
never believe it.
know.
All you are amazing and beautiful. Also you to my streamer, but sometimes I have to remind myself the octopus sits like a top unlike my streamer /J.
Ad time? Do you want me to leave? All right, hold on, and then we'll do the banner afterwards. All right. Was it just one ad time? Two? All right, I'll be back. Well, you speedrunners could, whatever, I'll be right back.
Take a leap of faith, and reach the sun in the sky. Realize you're keeping me from breaking free from this zone. Chase the day I find my happy ending. Keep on running, keep on hoping I'll find my home. Someday I will take it back, take it all back from the throne. Someday I will find my own way home. Someday. when we first met. You followed in my every step. Now you got me on the mend. Tell everyone, hey look, I've named him friend. Calm yourself and have some blue. Never one forever two. Love you for the rest of time. Don't forget to stop with time. Together, whenever. Remember, forever. You know, even though I'm a ghost, blue sheep.
Hi chat, I lied. Your laugh amazing and valid, but also sub with Twitch Prime and follow. We have to get her to 1 mil followers.
Forget about the days of past, blue sheep. Our friendship is the one that will last, blue friend. You know we can make it through, me and you. So give everyone a little bit of blue.
Am I allowed to come back? Are we speed running? Hello? Can the streamer come back or are we speed run? Should I close my eyes? Hello? No? I can leave.
Oh, no, I'm coming back. I saw the river cats here. Screw the rest of you. For the rest of time, don't forget to stop with prime. Who do I have to yell at? Wait, what did I miss? Chat. Ah! Oh. Happy Ocean, thank you so much for the tier 1. That was Cannon, thank you for the prime. Rachel Marie, thank you for the dono. Again. I know Cat's here. That's why I came back, because I saw the name fly by and I was like, screw you guys. Don't forget to hydrate. Yeah, actually, that's a good shout after the alt stream.
If BBH is watching this, Puffy admitted on Minx's stream that she is no longer the—
That's not what I said. I don't care! Screw you guys! Bloody Snow, thank you for the 20 gifted! What I said was it does not matter what you are. There's nothing wrong with either one. And that's not what I said. You can go see the clip if you want to see what I said. I'm not repeating it now because now it's out of context. But Bloody Snow, thank you so much for the 20 bomb. And if you're not following the Rivercat, whether it be on Twitter, Spotify, Twitch, whatever social medias they have, I don't know what you are doing. Are you going to be at VidCon this year? I am. I'm going to also go ahead and, I'm going to ask Nikki if she's going. I don't know, though. No, you have to wait on ads now. It's literally an ad timer. I literally have to wait to run the next ads. I can't run it. I physically can't.
I'm so glad to see you grow. I join you from 2,200 subs. Can't imagine what the future holds for you. Want to thank you for the safe space you
Chat,
created.
no, I'm partially mushy puffy tonight. You can't hit me with these deep donos because I will. There is a potential I might get emotional. Okay, well, I need to make the paint banner. Sorry, I got distracted. What should our banner be? Oh, I know.
Keep on hurting and you keep returning. All in my head now.
Hi, friend.
Hi!
Welcome to my most artistic stream.
Oh, speaking of paint stream soon, because I finally got all my paint products in. I realized I only got watercolor brushes and I needed to get, oh god, my eyes. And I needed to get, also acrylic brushes, so I did that. That's not as smooth as I wanted that to be.
I am an artist. It must be perfect.
Close enough. Oh god. You know what? I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it. I will take it. Mwah. And, and then we're going to... L... Huff. Oh, that's right. This is paint. Everything has to touch, otherwise it won't work. Oh god, what is wrong with me? I swear I can actually draw. I'm just doing it with a mouse.
You guys you noticed what it was?
Oh no, I feel like I made this maybe too big. Berg.
Guys, follow her. If you do, you get a cookie. And thank you so much, Puffy less than 3.
Thank you. You guys mean more to me than you could possibly even know. I know that sounded like body, but I'm just trying to fit the letters in.
There we go. L. Oh! Puff. Berg. Okay, let's see. Now we go boop, 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 bop, beep, bop, bop, boop.
Beautiful! That's our terrible flag. If somebody wants to make a proper version of this, you know that's not in paint and doesn't take 10 seconds. Mwah. Appreciate you forever. Tweet it at me. I'll respackle it on the banner tomorrow. Okay. Let me save this. Okay.
Let me go upload a post to Imgur, where now they make me watch ads to post photos.
Chat, I need to stop bashing certain brands. Like, I know Imgur's not a brand, but there's a potential company that wants to work with me, and I may have bashed them in the past, and I'm like, oh! I
think we're gonna have an issue with this working together.
I was like, yeah, you come to me now! Treated me like trash in the past!
Hey chat, we should get Puffy 1M trending on.
Well, it's no, we need to hit it first. I don't want to hit it, and then, like, if we don't hit it tonight, I'm gonna, like...
Rat touched GR today.
I like how, because it has ass in it, it's not saying it. Rat touched ass today?! Rat did touch grass today. It's amazing that Rat touched it and Bad hasn't yet, you know? Dora wants to sponsor you? No, Dora could go themselves, okay? Dora, stay out of my DMs. What I'm worried for one day is that, like, I'm gonna go bleep and I'm gonna miss the button and I'm just gonna say it and be like, oh, that didn't bleep. Dora's not a child anymore. Dora was a child when I was a child, right? We all grew up. Me and Dora, we grew up on the same streets. Except she is blind.
The last year without seeing family and friends because of COVID has sucked. You have helped tremendously, and even though we're the same age and birthday days apart, I aspire to be beautiful and confident as you. I just realized what I've been missing from my life recently. 𝗱𝗶𝗶𝗶𝗺.
Why is it next to my restaurant? What? No! No! What? No! No, 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 no. What? No. No, why is the water moving? No. What? Hello? Hello? What? No. No, what is this? What is this? No. Hello? No. No, what is... Hello? Hello? Turn it on and off again.
Forget to get rid of it.
Why is the water going down? Where did the water... Why is the water leaving? I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything. I'm not responsible for that. I came up here. What? Why is it all going down? It's going down everywhere. I didn't do it. Hello? Hello? I just walked up here. Am I Poseidon? Am I, what? Am I 𝗀𝗶𝗶𝗶𝗵? Dora would never be able to do this. You have... It's finally happening! I'm a main character now! I have powers now! That's what this is! Right?
Hey there, Puffy. My name is Kat, and I was wondering if you could do me a favor. Could you say hey there, Lemmy? Kat is wondering if you will be her date to prom. I hope to hear from you, but also thanks for being such a comfort streamer. Smile.
Wait, I'm sorry. There's so much going on. There were so many sweet donos. I need to ask somebody to prom, which I'll do. But I'm a god. I'm a god among men. Finally, I am a waterbender. Air, fire, water. Oh my god. Katara who? Katara me? Oh my god, that would be a sick cosplay, actually. Oh my god. I don't know what happened. I actually don't know what happened. If I'm quite on, you know what I think it was? I think it was the server saw my face and they knew my OCD was having a breakdown. So they're like, we need to fix this because she's not going to want to look at this every single day. I don't know. Yep. Well, I don't know what happened, but I feel like I failed. But any hoozles. Let me ask him. I've never asked somebody to prom. I never went to prom. So this is a big moment for me. Thank you, Dono, for giving me this moment to give to you. But hey, Kat has a very important question to ask you. They would like to know if you will be their date to prom. You have to say yeah, you just have to. I'm sorry. I mean, I'm asking it. This is also for me as well. This is also my promposal, so thank you. And I hope you guys have a great time at prom together. Guys, I just gave a promposal. You have to say yes. Chat, who do you think can you... Okay, so imagine the Dream SMP went to prom. Who would be the prom king and prom queen? Face reveal, Puffy? Okay. I don't know what that was. Are you saying king just because he is the technical king? Are we that unoriginal? Don't get me wrong, I love Eric, but come on now. Wow.
Wow.
Wow. Wow. Wow. I was asked to prom once, but it wasn't my year for prom. I was a 9th grader, and I was asked to a senior prom. And I was like, no, I'd rather be home and play with blocks, sucker. Oh, God, Christ. Okay. Good night, my sweet summer princess. Anyways, going on. So you think Eric? That's I can see that as a choice. What should we, maybe 5x5?
Okay, but the issue with that is that basically the banquet was like a practice prom and it turned out like the end of the Carrier horror movie. The new one, the older one.
That makes sense. The red banquet makes sense now why I flipped out, because that was a prom I never had. No, I'm... Who just called me at 1 o'clock in the morning? Hold on, let me mute.
Tubbo and Ranbo for prom.
What? Why are we saying Callahan? Oh, I got excited. That's... What the hell? Alright. I am ready with the banner! Oh, wait, hold on. I feel bad because I missed the sweet no-nos. Blah. You want Mushy. The last year without seeing family and friends because of COVID sucked. You have helped tremendously, and even though we're the same age and birthdays, oh, listen. Never mind. Hold on. I haven't.
Have you ever read any
No.
fan fictions? Specifically about the dreams? There is this old fan fiction where the characters are superheroes and it's absolutely hilarious.
Ooh, I want to be the prom king. I want to show up in a suit. Chat, do you think I should still do my red banquet outfit anyways? Like the red button down with the blazer. Simone, thank you so much for the host, you absolute legend. I hope you had a fantastic stream. No, I have not. I honestly haven't read any fanfiction. Are you gonna make the graveyard? I am. I'm gonna make it right after this. You should. I feel like I'm gonna start with like sweet, nice fan fiction, and then I'm gonna somehow accidentally wander and then be like, oh. It's gonna be like really nice, cute fan fiction, and it's gonna be like when two muffin heads really love each other. And I'll be like, oh, okay, nope, exit. It depends on the fan fiction.
If I recommend a fan fiction, would you read it?
Depends, maybe. Oh, I didn't put my 6 away. Okay. Oh, no!
I done goofed the math.
Oh, God, there's no wood here. We're in a desert. Oh, wait, did some of you already tweet me flags? Let me go see. Ooh.
This fanfiction is action-oriented/adventure/comedy. It's a good one. There has even been fan art made of it on Twitter.
Oh my God, there's so many.
On AO3 you can exclude things you do not want to read and therefore stick to reading the cute fluffy fics.
Don't worry, they'll... Oh, this one's dope. I'm using this one. Who's this one by? Wait, I just saw it. Ah. No! I lost it! 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 Oh, well, this makes sense. Alright, I found it. I found it. I found it.
Elmo, is that you?
That wasn't even my Elmo voice. Poppy, you sound like Stacy Plays.
Do I?
Chat, what celebrity or famous person do I sound most alike? Do you think?
If you ever decide to give fanfictions a try, please read Tommy Innett's unbeatable method of avoiding sudden death. The author just has a way with writing and they deserve all the love and support. Fan art they get with their story.
No, somebody besides myself. That's such a cop-out answer, Chad. That's lame. So, this art for the banner is actually done by 𝗀𝗶𝗶𝗶? Or artistically. There we go. I almost said No, it's because of the ones. It's artistically, but with the ones. Boom.
No, I want actual answers. That's being lame. You give me stupid answers. That's not what I want. I want actual answers. You're not giving me actual answers. Me.
Bro, where are these people's chests? How poor are they? Oh my god, Puffy, you totally sound like Jennifer Aniston. You're just trying to get me excited now. You're on the alt stream, clearly. Don't lie to me like this. Don't build me up to knock me down.
I'm about to get a 5-layer burrito up in here and like 6 crunchy taco supreme.
Boom. Welcome to 𝗱𝗶𝗶𝗶𝗵. Sheesh!
Sacrifice you for nothing. We're still dying in vain.
Nice.
Nice.
Is there any sign? Oh, can I make a sign? Sheesh! Chat, we might hit the cosplay goal today. I don't even know why I'm mentioning. I actually mentioned it, forgetting that the goal was something else. And then I'm like, oh, no. Oh, it's that. You can get that in tonight's stream. Oh, boy. I actually know that, bro, I actually cannot get out of the costume. It's annoying. Like, literally last time, I got stuck in it. This isn't like a funny, cute, like, tee-hee-hee, I can't get out. It's like, no, I thought, honestly, I was just gonna wear the costume for the rest of my life. Like, it wasn't that. Nice.
You sound like Jennifer Aniston when you're yelling at minks.
I was about to say Minx is my Monica. That's a lie. Minx is nothing like Monica.
Smelly cat, what are they feeding you? Smelly cat, it's not your fault.
Which server are you playing on? This is Hermitcraft. We just passed green back there, you didn't see? See, the issue is... Actually, hold on. Let me do something for scientific purposes before I say this out loud. Okay. No, perfect. Okay. No. Okay, I was spiraling. See, the issue now is before I could always say as a meme, like, oh yeah, I have a crush on Jennifer Aniston, and then nothing would happen. But now, thank God she doesn't have a Twitter, because I know people be like, let me add her and tell her, and add her and tell her, and add her and tell her, and let her know. And I think I would so visibly die. Chat is like... Hold on, I need to pause this. Chat are like the friends that like make you tell you who you have a crush on in school when you're young. Like, they're like, oh, yeah, no, tell us. I promise, I pinky promise. And they're like this behind their back. I promise I won't say anything. And then immediately once you tell them, they're like, all right, let's go. I'm gonna tell Timmy that you have a crush on him. I'm gonna tell him. And then the next day, they tell them, and then Timmy comes up to you and he's like, so, I heard you liked me, and you're like, no, what? Who told you that? And then you have to come up with this whole concoction of a story and a lie, being like, oh no, my friends, they were just kidding, you know those troublemakers, you know them, I'm gonna kick their... and then it not only does it ruin all chances of you and Timmy being together, it now also makes Timmy think that you don't like him, or Timmy doesn't believe you, and now Timmy has a power struggle over you because now Timmy knows you like him, and no one's supposed to know. Anyways, that's what chat's like. I don't know where the name Timmy came from. I don't think I've ever known a Timmy in my life. Besides Tiny Tim? Puffy hurt you? Who hurt you? Yeah, I feel like that was some that happened to me in school, that's why! But like, the thing about me is, sometimes I'm the type of person when I'm so angry at you, I just will hit you with silence. Just quiet. Because that is worse sometimes than yelling. And I had to sit at the lunch table. It was bad. I don't want to talk about it. Anyways.
I'm better off not listening.
What my song to sing, I am the beat. I think I just blacked out. I forgot what we were doing there. That was a very repressed story anyways. You know when you get too into a story and you're like, oh, that hurt me. That's still in there. That you've just been... Aren't you drunk? No. I kind of want to do Blackstone. Oh, no. Maybe that.
How are you? Also, is Lindenberg still a crater, or has it been fixed /
Oh, no, that's been patched for a long time. Demon Fire. If you can. Oh my god, I almost would have just, Bad Boy Halo would have screamed at me.
One time and you make that hard promise not to say anything to her mom, and then 10 minutes later you see her in the kitchen gossiping with her whole family about the secret.
Yeah, that's the worst. And they're like laughing and they think it's cute. And you're like, I honestly think that's where my whole thing with blushing came from, that I hate it so much. Like, I never ever blushed, and I have such a vivid memory of, as a kid, blushing one time in front of my family, because they pulled a story out of me. And they're like, oh, you're blushing. And I swore to never do it again. And then now it's, I don't know what happened. That's a true story. That's a true story. And now you're like, you blush all the time. I'm combating it now. I'm combating it now where I just put blush on my makeup and you're like, is she blushing? Is it just her makeup? We'll never know. Do you ever sleep? Sleep's overrated. Sleep's for the weak, you know? I have so many cheese strings. Oh. Oh, wasn't I gonna tell a story about like why I hate butterflies so much? Wasn't that like the other day? I swear. And oh, I was gonna say it after break, and then batch it up. I'm in love with an e-girl.
It's 2:45 p.m. Wake up from snoring, open the scan of Red Bull by the bed. Vape is charged and Snapchat's red.
No, yeah, we know. I was just saying the name of the song. No. Profile picture of an anime girl's face.
Just a single message most rubbing up my internet god.
So do we want to put the grave here on where Lamamberg was, or do we want to put it over here? I think we might put it over here.
You forget every guy that came before him. I like you.
Hey Puffy, it's my birthday today. Would you be able to wish Oliver happy birthday? Love you lots, less than 3.
I'm in love with you. I'm in love with you.
Puffy, do you read chat? Never. No. Who's chat? I'm gonna put it here, because no one even uses whatever the hell this was.
So I punched a hole through my bedroom wall. I'm not aggressive, just ooze masculine passion. And did you know I've also got depression? Self-diagnosed, thought I should mention. I thought you could be the one to fix me.
Don't know. Oh! I don't know. How did I not hear that? Olive, happy birthday! I hope you have a fantastic hecking day, and I also love your name. I actually really, I think Olive is the cutest name in the world. Excuse me, sir. You saying happy birthday to Olive?
Hi, Puffy.
No.
I have awesome news.
Yeah?
So I've been working on an ancient Roman game in Roblox for almost 3 months. And my dev team is a month away from launch. To be honest, it's too realistic for Roblox.
You say happy birthday, Olive? Don't look at me like you don't know who Olive is. Here you go, kitty.
Chat is just some guy named Chad that decided to spell his name different to me and you.
Hi, Muffin Head. What the f-
And I think you're a maniac. Let's get to the good bit. Let's completely block all contact.
Mum took away my PS4. I've said it so many times before. How can I live on if I keep on collecting? These every little slight's an insurrection. Constant pain in every dimension. My body...
How tall are you? I'm 5'2". I'm sorry, I'm 6'7". I'm sorry, yes. As... Server who wooed at me!
Social media scour. Seek police intervention.
I've been...
They smile. I do. If I act like
The dream SMP got me acting up. Do 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 ba 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 da ba da ba 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 da ba da. What? I feel like that was bad. Or was it Callahan? This is a terrible gift. What is this map? Bwap, bwap. Out of all the things I would have ever expected, it was not Quackity's face, just aggressively in my face. But then, what do you mean language? That's what he said! It's not my fault.
Question. What vegetable do you emotionally relate to the most?
Let me have a look at some vegetables. You know what? I think... You know what? I feel like I'm cauliflower. Alright? And the reason why is because I'm paper white like cauliflower, but... Okay, Bat's being clingy to the server. But... Cauliflower is like, it's kind of short, it's a little bit squatty, you know, it's thick. Jesus Christ! Okay, I deserve that for that. Okay, game, I'm sorry. But, and you know what? Cauliflower is really, you know, people, it was underrated. Now, you got cauliflower rice, they're substituting it for a lot of things, and you know, it's up and coming. Just like me, I'm cauliflower. You know. I don't know what that was. Oh, I thought it was bad that did the uwu.
Hi puppy, I had a bad day and your stream made it better. Smile. I hope you have a wonderful night.
Oh, I hope you have a wonderful night.
So you are admitting you are short and thick?
Yes. I never not said I was short. I never was like some of the members that lied. I know I'm short. Alright? That's like why when people point it out, they think that like they're giving me some huge epiphany. Did you know? Or like, here's the thing. The short jokes don't actually bother me. What bothers me is that people are so uncreative. That's what they immediately default to. It's like, they have like, I'll roast them and they'll be like, well, you're short. Well, you're colorblind. You're left-handed and lactose intolerant, and you're a woman. You know? It's always the same ones. I want something new. I want something original.
Flying high, dive always across the ocean. Honey straight from the hive, live it up and go with the motion. Sweet like honey on a summer day, I'll stick with you through the wind and the rain. Sweet like honey on a summer night, like a busy bee, take a flight. Let's go.
I mean, he asked.
Carl especially lies about his height, and I can tell because if he was actually 5'11", he'd just round up to 6 foot. But he's not. I'll put him at a 5 feet 8 inches or 5 feet 9 inches. Anyways, short gang him 5'4".
Hey, see, look, it's because we gotta get nerfed, alright? Listen, I'm convinced this is what happens. Oh, no! No! That does not make me feel better.
She's a runner. She's a track star.
What? Wow, Bad just did a drive-by. Alright, welcome to the drive-by hype train. You just watched Bad Boy Halo commit a crime. Crime train. Now he's assaulting me? Now he's making fun of me for my color blindness, thinking I wouldn't notice the difference between a gray and green block. Wow, he doesn't even care. My eyes are overloaded. He's overloading my eyeballs. He's doing it. He doesn't even care. My eyes. Oh no, the world's gonna turn gray. Burn my eyes. I can't see the difference. No. Oh my god, this magical carrot will fix it. Let me just rub my eyes. Oh yeah, that's right, they're good for your eyes. So I'm just like, let me just rub them on my eyes. Oh my, it worked!
Hi, I got a joke for you. What does a nosy pepper do? Gets jalapeno business.
No, why are you... Canon, no, I wish though, honestly. Alright, and on that note, I'm gonna get a cheese string. On another note, chat, you're failing the hype train! Don't worry, chat. If we hit the hype train, we'll do the goal that we always do when Bad Boy Hill's here. If we finish in level 5, I'll kill Bad. What the hell is this?
Isn't quite what I thought I'd be when I was a kid on VOIP. I thought when I get older I'd marry her and hold her. Now I'm 26 and I work in an office 9 till 5. Not the best, I'll be honest. If I could change
Wow, chat. You know what? No butterfly story time for you now. No, you don't get to know where my deepest fear originated from. Level 1? Psh. Oh, God. Who saved your damn lives? A certain teddy bear. You just saved the whole chat. I'll tell it after the level 5. Why do I smell something, like, sickly sweet? Okay. It's vodka. Steve! With the 20 gifted! Holy heck! What the hell? Bad's living the dream. Bad's living the dream on the dream SMP. Bad's living the dream. Bad's living the dream on the dream SMP. Hi. Oh, look at him, little leather cap. Look at him. Look at him with his little leather cap. Oh, he looks so cute. Oh, look at the baby halo. Oh, the little baby baby halo. Oh, look at the little cap. Oh, look at the little cap. He thinks, oh, the little cap, the little baby halo. You think it's gonna protect you, man? Oh, the little hat.
Oh, the little hat, you think I'll protect you? Oh, no, 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 no. No, 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 bad. No, no, no. The little, oh, the little, oh, look how cute. Look how cute. You're not safe, Bad. Not even that leather hat can save you.
What? Look at him leaving the nest. Oh my god, he fell out the nest. Holy crap. Excuse me, Blue, sir.
This is not a Wendy's.
I need grass. Oh, let me go over here.
Flap, 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 a door.
Can you please drop that anvil you have in your inventory on Bad's head?
Yeah, I can arrange that. Well, once we finish the hype train, I can arrange death by anvil. What the hell happened here? My nose is itchy. No, it's not 4 a.m. yet. Ooh. Chat! I have my Spotify play. I used to have a Spotify account. No, I'm sorry. I used to have an account that would tweet when I listen to songs on Spotify. And for some reason, I think the account got suspended. I think they were tweeting, or maybe retweeting other things. I don't know. So now I don't have one anymore. Steve, thank you so much for the 5! 𝗀𝗁𝗍𝗶. I'll still grass from over here. My nose is itchy! I think I have a cat here. When Blue just walked by. Chat, I don't think we're gonna hit 1 million tonight. We are super close though. I mean, it depends on how long tonight's stream goes on. There's a possibility, you never know. Well, this was some poor planning. 𝗧𝗶𝗁𝗶, thank you so much for the 5. Holy heck, chat, we are 300 subs away from the next sub goal, which is kind of crazy.
I get the shivers. Without you. So cute. I'm alone again. I get the shivers. Ba-yabba-yabba-dabba-ba-qua.
Good enough. Every follower gets a cheesesteak. Oh my god, that freaked me out. I did not know there was a hole under here, so I just thought, like, my character just fell through the world. So, now that we smashed that level 5, and also Steve got that hype train for sure, I'll update the book once my inventory isn't stupidly full. But No, okay, I walked past it. The story to why I am so terrified of butterflies. I've gotten better. Listen, I've gotten better over time. It was way, way worse when I was younger. As a kid, I think we were like in 1st or 2nd grade, and we grew little baby butterflies, which I was just not a fan of them as a kid to start with. For whatever reason, even though like little girls usually love butterflies, I wasn't a fan of them. And then when they grew up and we were releasing them, my teacher made every student have it go sit on their little finger. Like she would put honey on their finger and make the butterflies sit on their finger. And I didn't want to do it as a kid. Like I told her like, no, I don't want to. And instead, which I don't know how this worked in her brain. So even though little baby Puffy didn't want the butterfly to sit on her finger, what she thought was a better idea was to put honey on my face and make the butterfly sit on my face. I don't remember what happened, but I'm pretty sure I freaked out. And then I didn't realize I had, like, and then I don't think I realized I developed some sort of fear from that moment. Because then years later, when I went to the museum, like a museum where they have the butterfly exhibits, when you walk in and there's hundreds of them. My dad tried to take me in at the time, and we literally walked in, and I think I lost my damn mind. Like, so much so that we literally were in and out so quick that, like, we got our money back on the tickets and they weren't supposed to be refundable. Yeah, and then from that point on, where I would see them, I would, like, go the other way, I would run the other way. I played soccer for 8 years. God forbid a butterfly came on the field, because then I would turn around and go the other way. It didn't matter if I had the ball and I was about to score. Your girl dipped the other way. Growing up, I had a pool in my backyard, and one time my mom was, like, cleaning the pool, and a butterfly showed up, and I literally, it chased me! They taste fear! They sense fear! I swear this sounds crazy if I had my mom in here right now. The thing literally followed me around as I was screaming around my backyard, and then I locked myself inside my house. It's not as bad now. Like, I won't run away from them. I'll just keep my distance from them. The same goes for moths. Moths are just butterflies' ugly cousin. So. And I think that's where it started. I don't know. But, like, it's weird. What about ladybugs? I don't mind ladybugs. I mean, I don't like bugs in my house. No, moths are disgusting. I guess how some people... I get how some people can justify butterflies. Because they're, like, bright and pretty and they all have unique patterns. But moths are just gross. And they eat clothes. No, moths are not amazing. Shut your mouth, Puffy. What am I, offending all the moths in the chat? No. 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 I don't do anything with wings with a face I cannot see. I don't even understand the purpose of moths. Like, what do moths do? What are the God, what are the point of moths? Who's putting a lamp? That's not a purpose. Food for other animals? Exactly. Their purpose is to die. I could stand behind that. No, they're gross. Sometimes it's okay to be wrong, chat. And you're wrong right now. No. 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 Oh! I'm sorry, I didn't see you. Oh, okay. Alright, well, now you gotta die. Listen, chat. The only reason why you were behind the whole moth thing so much is because Tommy likes moths. Because I know otherwise, 90% of you would be saying a damn thing right now. Everyone's like, oh, but Clementine! My beloved Clementine!
Also mosquitoes. Like, why do they exist? I guess to make life more difficult.
Yeah, they're just annoying.
Loony moths are pretty sad. They only live for 1 week, but moths pollinate flowers.
Ew! What the f- Oh, God, you are the worst, Sam. You are the worst. That is disgusting. If Minecraft ever adds butterflies, I'm not playing it. No. No, I don't want it. What the hell? Okay. I don't want it. No! Ew! This is actually my worst nightmare. If somebody ever chased me around with a butterfly in their hand, I think I would honestly, there is the potential I would actually stab them off of sheer fear. It's either fight or flight, and I don't know if I would go into the fetal position and just want to die, or if I would honestly accidentally kill Sam. No! This is the worst game I've ever played! I hate this. No, no. Excuse me! Is this who said ooh woo to me? I don't want your ooh woo anymore. Ah! Oh. Ah! Yeah! 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 If it wasn't a block, I would rip its wings off and beat you to death with its...
Show Sam the barrier block near McPuffy's. Do it. Push him off.
I don't know who said that. In Minecraft, of course. God, you know what that reminded me of? You know what that scene between me and Sam just reminded me of is like the Wormy episode. From SpongeBob. That's the most cursed thing I've ever seen. No! Sam's so sadistic! Sam's like, oh, I have a fear. Let me use it against her. Sam would be like the one to like put something I love the most at the end of a maze and have the whole maze just be different photos of butterflies. Huh? I do love you, Sam, but that you knew what you were doing. Come on now, don't be like that. We actually make a proper storage area. Les gasp!
Butterflies, what about fly butters?
I don't know what that is. I don't want to Google what that is. Is that a new brand of butter? Why does Bad use 2012 lingo? Jeez, coming for his whole brand. Sam. How many subs what? No, I would actually have a conniption. I would have a breakdown stream. No. That would be a ridiculously high goal. There's no way. I would never in my life do it for any less than that. That is still way too low to me. That freaks me out. That would send me off a cliff somewhere. That would drive me nuts. I would never, ever, I don't even want them in my room, in my house. That is disgusting. What if there's a hole in the thing and it escapes, and how do I get rid of it then? No. I would... Twitch would love it, and you guys would enjoy it, but you would see me in a way that you've never, what the No. What? No. No. I shouldn't have even said a number. No, I hate butterflies.
Sam literally paid foolish like $2,000 to buy himself and Fran. I would set it higher.
I don't even... You would see your streamer freak out. Like, I would probably need somebody in the call with me. We need Dream for this? No. And hold one! No! What if it gets in my room? No, you said open them. I'll open it on stream. I'm not, hold one. Is he like my second grade teacher? Do I have to come to terms with my fear? Is this what's happening? What? 10 years? Oh my god. I'm not. Oh. Hold one. Hold one. No. You will have to raise them. Okay, I'll raise them. I screwed up. 1,000 subs is too low. This was stupid.
Does this mean you don't like moths as well?
No, moths can go die in a hole somewhere.
Venezuelan poodle
No. That's disgusting. Do you ever say moths and sheep in the same damn sentence ever again? Oh my god, this is a long goal. I need to raise them, mother them. I need to raise the thing I hate. Oh god.
1K to open the box, but 10K to hold one so you can pay for the therapy.
Yeah, for real. Oh no, why did I say that? Chat, you want me to order the butterflies on stream? Oh my god, wait.
Not even the cute pink and yellow moths?
Oh, I don't want it, they're gross!
Sheep moths are a species of moth too.
Sam, what the f is wrong with you?
Sam spending more time doing anything else but building the bank that I sponsor. This is a very sad day.
I would. You say that. What do you mean? No, they're scary and they're creepy. They're disgusting. No, I am not growing moths. I am not growing moths. My camera shut off from the fear? No. 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 What is going on? What? They hiss? No, I don't want to Google it, Sam. I don't want to see the picture of them.
You should watch the video of Olivia from Smosh facing her fear of
No.
butterflies.
No. After this stream, this offers off the table. I feel traumatized already talking about it. God, that would mean that I would... Chat, Sam's just trying to speedrun my sub goals. And then, oh god, that'd be disgusting. Then you guys would be closer to me having to dye my hair red. No! What? They're bigger than what? What?
Fun moth fact. Moths come in all sizes and can even go up to 11 inches. Only do it if Sam promises to actually place more than 10 blocks at his bank.
Why? Oh my god. That would be on like Streamers Reloaded. Streamer has breakdown live on stream. Goes into fetal position. No!
In grade school we had Madagascar hissing in the CL. I was one of the only people not afraid to hold them, lol. Fun fact: Madagascar hissing are kept as pets. I am deathly afraid of ants. I feel you and am an insect.
Yeah, Ant Frost is kind of scary, yeah. I got so thrown off from this conversation that I went to my house, didn't grab what I needed, and then ran back.
Who casually brings up buying live animals and shipping them to you.
Ew! No! I would despise the thing I raise. I don't care. No. I don't care if I raise them for 18 years. I would still hate them. Because you know what? Every day, Sam's thinking I would adjust every day. It would get worse and worse. Every day, I would be a day closer to the day that they emerge.
Horrible fact. Some butterflies actually drink blood to survive. One last moth fact for you. Moths feed on the tears of large animals such as deer, crocodiles, and elephants. In fact, some moths feed on blood. Have fun with this info and GN smile. Did you know that butterflies eat meat? Mostly dead animals.
I hate it here. Huh! Oh my god! No!
I don't want it.
Ah! No!
The Atlas moth is among the biggest insects on the planet,
What?
with a wingspan stretching up to 27 centimeters across. That's wider than a human handspan. Did you know butterflies in some cultures symbolize death? Butterflies can't technically eat meat because they don't have teeth, so just lick dead animals.
I'm having a fun time.
Okay guys, please stop, this is pushing it.
Oh god. No!
Sam should check out.
Nope. 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 Sam should not check that out. Sam should not check out that website.
Would you rather hold a moth or a tarantula?
They can't post it now because they can't post in links.
So a no on the pink moth, but what about bees?
I like bees. Well, certain bees. Yellow jackets, no. Wasps, no. Honeybees,
Did you know
yes.
that butterflies blew up Plummenberg?
I wouldn't be surprised. Chat, it's fine anyways. Sam's not gonna do that goal. He's just trying to rile me up.
Did you know that if I'm sending an unupsetting message, others' messages have trouble getting through for a bit? Less than 3, 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 we
Thank you, Anonymous.
I made my first TikTok today of me making a Minecraft skin for what I'd wear to the red banquet. 𝗱𝗁𝗶𝗴𝗶, are you proud? I'm
I
officially a
am.
Zoomer.
You're officially a Zoomer? I am very proud. Oh my god, there's so much crap in these chests. Can't forget the Rolex.
You all are traumatizing this beautiful woman. Stop
Oh, it's friend. Yeah, the donuts just got worse and worse and worse and worse and worse and worse and worse. Even though those facts are like probably fake.
Scientific name for the western lowland gorilla is gorilla.
Is okay. I was gonna do the noise!
Chat, behave yourselves, or you get the spray bottle TSDSDSDS.
Oh, it didn't do that. It didn't do the. Why? Oh, I was supposed to do the.
To my coworker watching this stream and not covering your SIF tomorrow because I'm lazy lamau.
Nice.
This is a legit fact that you can look up by googling. Some butterflies are carnivores.
Some butterflies are carnivores. You trying to send me butterflies to eat me?
Excuse you. My facts are only truths about the moth babies.
Oh, great. Aww. Oh my god, my camera! Oh god, it's because it's so hot in my room. I need to turn my fan back on.
The western lowland gorillas are the only gorilla subspecies.
Thank you!
I'm still waiting to see an anvil fall on bad boy
Oh,
Halo's
yeah, that's
head.
right.
Hi Puffy. Did you know a group of ferrets is
Oh!
build a business?
What
I love
business
your
are they
outfits
doing?
Today.
Thank
Have a
you.
good stream. Less than 3.
Why did I think that you can make... Oh, wait, is it regular on the site?
Hey Puffy, you look cute. Less than 3.
Thank you. I did it to cover up my fear. Well, on that note, I'm gonna go get some water. You know what? But first, I'm gonna run an ad, and there's a chance it might be a multiplayer ad, so make sure you vote. It is!
Hi, kitty. What are you playing? You playing Minecraft?
That's fine, you can leave. Gamer cat! I know. What a gamer. Chat, at least we're outside the, having to do the She-Ra cosplay, hopefully.
Oh, hello, handsome. Hello, handsome boy. Hello. Hello, handsome boy. Hi. You're the most handsome kitty in the world. No.
Gorillas are mostly herbivores and eat plants. The plants they eat
You just gave
include
Bubbles a
nuts,
Spider-Man
stems,
kiss!
fruit, and bamboo.
You just gave Bubbles a
Sometimes they
Spider-Man
will eat
kiss!
insects,
I
especially
saw it!
a
You
full
gave
grown
Bubbles
adult
a
male will eat
Spider-Man
around 50 pounds of
kiss!
food in a day.
Here you go. Bubbles, he gave you Spider-Man kiss. Come here. Okay, you can leave too. Bubbles, I want to talk to you. Where you going? Oh, fine. Fine, be like that. Spider cat does whatever spider cat does.
Kitty made your Minecraft character jump while you were away.
Oh, did it? Did he? He's a gamer. My cat's a gamer. That's cute. Blue's like, it's my time to play on the Dream SMP. Oh, maybe no, we should bring this one up. Blue is Pog. Better. There we go. Why is there a random fence here?
Mountain gorillas are endangered. There are an
Why are we hearing
1,063
facts about
in
mountain
the world
gorillas? I'm so
according to the latest
confused.
census results.
I mean, I'm fine with it, but I'm just very confused. Good morning, Puffy. Good morning. Alright, let's get some more dirt up in here. Yeah, it's currently 2:37 here on the East Coast. Okay. You're gonna go to 4 a.m.? I don't know. I don't know if I wanna, like... Wait, how many?
Hello, Puffy. Did you know corgis are herding dogs?
I
They herd
love
cows and sheep.
corgis!
I've been depressed lately. You and Bad make me feel better and
Aw.
make me laugh. I do watch the other members, but you both always help me
But
fall
we're
asleep
the
and
best
brighten
right now.
my night. Thank you, Smile.
Oh, well, I'm so happy that we could cheer you up. But oh my god, no, corgis are like one of my favorite dog breeds. I love corgis. They have little loaf butts. That's a scientific fact, too. I'll take corgi facts. Yeah, I don't know if we should go until we hit the goal. Because tomorrow we have something planned. So the thing is, I don't know if I'm going to be able to change into it tomorrow. Puffy, what is Bad making? Where's Bad? Where do you see... Oh, he has like a wall? I don't know. We are close. We are close. The thing with Twitch, though, is you could either have a really random night where you finish that and you smash the goal in 25 minutes or less, or you could be like, it could be 4 hours, and, you know, that's just the way that the cookie crumbles. But I do have an early stream, though, tomorrow. So, I don't know.
Because it's 1:37 a.m. in the morning and I'm tired and gorilla funny, and here is another fact. We share 98% of our DNA with gorillas. This has been Gorilla Facts.
This has been Gorilla Facts.
I'm pretty sure some of chat.
I know!
This was supposed to be kept secret, but 𝗀𝗶𝘁𝗶 kind of leaked it on his earlier stream, lol.
Where? I just need blocks. Oh my god. My eyes just keep going to the orange. Thought I had an andesite chest. What? No, apparently oh god. Oh god. Ah! No! Oh my god. You didn't even see half of it? What? Foolish is asking me a question. What's Foolish asking? Hi, Foolish. Hi, Foolish. Oh, when are you ready for therapy? I can't do tomorrow. What even is tomorrow? Tomorrow's Wednesday? I don't think I could do Friday. I don't know. Maybe Thursday. I don't know. I need to start writing things down. I know Sunday I can't.
At night, mountain
Yeah, today's
gorilla
Wednesday
groups
now.
sleep together in nests on the ground or in trees that they make from foliage. Infants will share their mother's nests, staying safe and warm. Kinda like how I am now in bed. This has been Gorilla Facts.
What the hell is this?
Sorry I haven't been in chat recently. Just got done with, once again, paving the interstate with memories.
Oh, that's okay, Dumb Bear. I hope you've been great, though.
Monkey. Monkey.
Do I want to center this? Yeah, let's be honest.
Monkey. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah.
Boop. And
Blah.
what is he making a face about? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 𝗀𝗶𝘁𝗹𝗶 will be happy.
Well, that's what matters most in this world.
Did I? What? Why am I being picked on? What did I do? No, don't put a little bear face now. Now it's too late. Okay, and I think we'll just call 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Huh?
Boop. Boop. Is this a big enough grave? Why do I feel like no? Oh! Oh God. No, we need to make this post push us back. What are these faces? No. I'm in a VC. I don't know if you want me in a VC or if it doesn't matter.
At least moths won't throw poop around like some other ants, you know. Disappointed face.
Hello.
Hi. I have a surprise.
Gorillas usually don't need to drink
You're
water
saying
for
it like
legs
it's
or
something
streams.
good,
They
but I
get
feel like
all
it's
the
so
moisture
good,
needed
it's so
for
good,
food
it's
and
so good,
morning
it's
dew.
so good, it's
This
so
has
good.
been Gorilla Facts.
Oh my.
This is so exciting. Come on, Slowpoke, jeez.
It's because I'm so excited. My legs won't work. Oh, should we wait for Bad to see it?
Oh, Bad, you want to come see the surprise that I made for Pumpkin?
I haven't dropped down yet, so.
Sure.
Bad with the morning voice. Yikes. You
Oh,
sound
no, I'm
great. You
slouching.
sound handsome.
Bad morning
Puppy's
voice. He hasn't
base.
even woken up. Got to bed, I mean.
Come where?
To Puffy's base.
Where?
Puffy's base. The blue,
Okay.
the blue building that used to be the mushroom that Ponk blew up.
Oh, God.
Okay.
He's on a chain. Why do I... This has something to do with butterflies or something. I know, and I'm not going to be excited for whatever this is. Why are you laughing? I hate it. I know you. You're so sadistic when it comes to pranks.
It's so good. Come on, Bad. No, I fell.
Again.
Go, 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 go. I am so amazed at how little time this took.
Oh my goodness.
This is just a pet butterfly for you, okay? But the real gift
This is disgusting.
Every single inventory in this base, I filled it with
This is disgusting.
Every single inventory in the base is full of butterflies. I'm actually like, these have butterflies in them. All the chests have butterflies in them.
What is wrong with you?
All of these chests in here have
This is
butterflies
gross, and you made a monarch too. That's my least favorite. What? This is gross.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, you could have been so much worse. I was gonna honestly, I thought I was gonna drop down here, and you're gonna put like an actual one, like on a map.
Look in the furnaces.
I saw the.
Come in here. Come in here. Come in here.
No.
Look in these chests. That's what this is about.
Who hurt you? Why?
They're all butterflies. Every chest that had an open slot received butterflies. Oh. Okay.
What do I say? Do I say thank you for this? Bad. He's being mean. This is gross. This is actually terrifying.
It was a pretty bad build as well.
No, I mean you definitely looks like a butterfly. Unfortunately, you chose a monarch.
Okay.
I'm just so much happier that you.
I missed these furnaces.
Honestly, I was so afraid that like I was gonna come down here. And there was gonna be like a giant.
I wouldn't do that. If you actually don't like them, I didn't want like
Oh, why is
I
this
didn't
one
want to
in
do
a
that
little
to
frame?
you. That's the original one. This one was the first butterfly I made on the server.
Bad! Bad's even worse than you!
What did he do?
I'm not turning around and looking at it! I literally just had whiplash. I swear No!
Don't tell me you did.
I'm so confused. What's wrong? Puffy!
Oh, it's adorable, Puffy!
wrong?
Puffy, look.
I don't get it.
Okay, good.
A pumpkin.
That's not what that was.
What are you sad about?
No, that's not what that was
That's
a second
a beautiful
ago.
pumpkin.
No, that's not what was there.
Yeah, dude. I never saw it. He just put this in.
No.
Yeah, he did.
Bad.
What?
You know what you did.
Sam, I'm really confused. I think
You and me both. That's a beautiful pumpkin.
Chat, clip it. You saw what I saw.
I think he's going crazy.
Oh my god!
That's kind of mean. That's kind of mean. I didn't think you had actually done it.
Puppy, it's just a picture. It won't hurt you.
It's a picture in Minecraft, even.
Aw, Puppy, I'm sorry.
Wait, you want to come see my contraption that I made,
I
though?
don't see anything anymore.
Come see this. This has nothing to do with butterflies. This is just a cool game mechanic I found to abuse. This is so cool. This is so smart. So I found this design for a crop printer on r/technical Minecraft, you know,
Puffy, you need
where I spend most of my time. And then I got to thinking, you know, bone mealing crops is good, but you know what else you can bone meal? You can bone meal the 2 tall flowers. So you know what that meant? It was easy to get orange. Oh, yeah, it was easy to get orange dye. All you need is red and yellow, and you combine it. And then I just got the rose bushes and the sunflowers, and then just.
I need bleach for my eyes.
For what? The butterfly? That bad me?
Yeah, I was like up in its freaking wings.
Okay, hold on, wait. I gotta put bone meal in it again. I used up all my bone meal over here. Couple stacks of bone meal. One in there.
And then he just goes quiet. One
in there.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
You are a monster.
Watch this. Come stand over here. You ready?
No.
Could Sam phone in the bank so it can actually
It makes so
exist,
many.
Sam?
It makes so many. It's already made over it's made almost 2 stacks
Oh
already.
my god. Holy crap.
Oh my god.
Bad, what's your biggest fear?
I don't know if I want to tell you now.
Tell me. You don't have to tell Puppy, but tell me. I would not tell a soul what your biggest fear
What
is.
the
man.
hell?
would keep
I
it a
deserve that
deep,
after what
dark
you just
secret.
did twice.
That's
I
your
have no idea
biggest
what you're
fear?
talking about.
Really? No, that's a lie. That's not your biggest fear.
Oh, what is it? Flying? Is that what you're gonna say?
Oh, Puffy, I do have something really cool I want to show you.
No, I swear to God. I swear to
No,
God,
no,
it's
no, no,
another
no, no,
butterfly.
no, no.
I'm.
It's not. Oh, not that ant. Or damn, that was wrong.
You
Wow.
called me Ant!
Is the best.
I've done this millions of times. You can't just
Die.
start getting.
Die.
No. Okay. To make up for the less than stellar butterfly picture. Yeah. Not that one.
Oh.
Let's do this one. There we go. There we go. Okay. This one should work.
Okay.
Here, stay on that side. I need to make
Okay.
sure like it worked
Okay.
before, just in case something bugs.
Gorilla eat butterfly. Gorilla.
Let's see if it worked. Oh my goodness, it did. Okay, don't come around yet.
Aww.
I know, it's cool. Don't come around yet. You can't see yet. Hold
Okay.
on. Gotta add
That's
a sign.
so
real quick.
cute.
It is.
Aww. I really like that one.
It is. I know, I like it too.
This one's really good.
Oh, wait, fudge.
What are you doing? Isn't it just a picture?
And there we go. Alright. Go ahead, you can come and look at it.
Oh, I've seen this!
Isn't it adorable?
Yeah! Oh, it's the hotties!
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I saw this on Twitter. That's cute. Oh, it's a little
Yeah.
woo.
It's very.
Who
ooh-woo.
wooed at me on the server? Was that you, Sam?
No, I don't do that.
Ooh-woo.
I don't even know what that means, to be honest.
I don't do that. Bad, it wasn't you?
No.
Was it Callahan?
Callahan.
Was Callahan
Oh, you're
ooh
talking
woo?
about the server.
Who?
Yeah, I have no clue who that was. That was weird.
Knock knock.
Ooh woo?
Ooh.
Gorilla. Gorilla.
Knock knock.
Gorilla.
Who's there?
Gorilla.
Who?
Gorilla.
What?
Knock knock.
Who's there?
Who?
Are you an owl?
Who?
Who?
Ho. Chrysler.
You know what I love about this is that, like, so they have another version.
Mm-hmm.
Ah.
That's this one.
Ah.
I really thought I was gonna come around the corner and it was gonna be another butterfly.
Here.
You're like, oh, it's so cute.
So this one you can see the hands a little bit more.
Aww.
It makes it really.
Whose hand is
obvious.
it?
I don't know. Maybe that's the server.
That's who ooh wooed at us.
Yeah. It's so funny.
The only time you
such
ever
a
told.
such cute fan art. Very ooh-woo.
My chat's a bunch of monsters.
They are. Ooh.
You didn't even hear the dono. They just.
What was it?
You know, no, it's
Hey,
just.
where'd it go?
It's an inside
What did it
joke.
say? What did it 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 say? I should have joined this VC so I can keep watching, and then I would have seen it, but now I missed it.
I like how somebody gave you a website to like actually buy butterflies that can ship anywhere, like live butterflies.
No, I don't
like,
think so. I don't think it's legal to like buy them like and ship them outside of your state. I was looking at it. And,
You can
like,
buy
I don't think
ladybugs.
you can. Yeah, I know you can buy ladybugs. I did that a long time ago to someone. As a joke. I bought them 1,000 live butterflies.
That is amazing.
What?
The worst part is that like the way they come when you open them up, they like spill everywhere, and then they've been like trapped, so they just try and fly away.
So I remember when I was in high school, right? Somebody bought like a crate of like 10,000 crickets, and they let them loose in the school. And for,
Oh,
like, a week
I've
or
seen the
two,
cricket
you
one
just-
too.
You just hear crickets everywhere on the lower floor.
So
It's a
you were
very-
gonna buy me 100 butterflies until you found out you couldn't.
Yeah, and I was gonna send you 100 live butterflies, so you could open up 100 butterflies. Think about how majestic that would look on.
I would have actually. They probably would have like landed on me. I think I would have screamed bloody murder. Like.
Do you like ladybugs, Puffy?
I'm not answering anything. Any questions?
Do you like ladybugs? Just tell me yes or no.
I'm not answering anything.
You can buy 15,000 at a time.
Ladybugs are
Oh
basically
my
little.
Where do you even get 15,000 ladybugs from?
You can buy them.
How do they count them?
It's by weight. They just weigh it, I'm sure, the bag. Holy crap. Can you imagine 15,000 ladybugs?
No,
You know
and
how
I
many
don't.
that
I
is?
don't want
It's
to.
only $150.
That is insane.
That is so many. That is so many.
I don't understand.
What do you do with them? Like they all die? No. Like what? Why is
Oh no,
that?
yeah, they die, and then they're everywhere, and there's dead ladybugs everywhere. That's the worst part. Like the worst part of the prank is what happens like 2 or 3 days after you open it, because like a lot of them are really weak from being shipped, and then they die, and then like a month later, the rest of them die, and it is, yeah. And if you're really unlucky, then they breed.
Ladybugs are really good for pest control.
That is
how
true,
how
though.
much pest control do you have?
That's why they
that you
sell them.
need?
That's why they sell them is for like big gardens and stuff. Wait, you can do crickets. Oh my gosh.
I'm not ever giving you my address, Sam.
Oh my god.
I would have trusted you with my address, but now
Oh my gosh. They have.
if I ever meet
It's
you,
only
it's gonna be in an
$15 for
undisclosed
1,000.
location now.
Do you like mealworms, Puffy?
On a weekly
what'd you say,
recurring
Dad?
schedule to be shipped.
Do you like mealworms?
I mean not too much, but I used to have to
they like
use them
this?
to feed my bearded dragon.
PLS. But Z equals
You have a
now.
bearded dragon?
No, I had one.
Oh, I love bearded dragons.
Yeah, his name was Zippy.
Zippy, that is so cute. Oh my gosh, I want a
And
bearded
they're
dragon.
good lizards. I mean, they're my favorite. I had an iguana, and I had 2 leopard geckos.
You guys ever thought about owning a snake?
Oh my goodness.
I would only get like a corn snake.
What about like a pit viper? No, not a pit viper. Sorry. What are the one vipers called? Like they're not poisonous.
Ball python?
No, but they're kind of like a ball python, but like the viper equivalent.
I don't know.
Gosh, I'm gonna Google it.
1,000 live crickets.
You know, it's a
$30
cute name for
Oh, I found a site for 15, and you can order it bi-weekly recurring. Or
Why?
weekly recurring.
Why?
For 1,000 crickets for $15 every week, you get 1,000 crickets.
See, Sam, that would be a hilarious prank to do. I mean, that, honestly,
Like the first time they get it right,
but yeah,
the
they'd be
first
like,
time
"Huh."
they get it, they'd be like, "Oh my gosh, I can't believe you did this." But the next week, when they got 1,000 more,
Yeah.
You know what's the worst thing to send to somebody is a glitter bomb.
Oh, I've seen that. That's awful.
I've
That's
had
awful.
somebody do that
It
to
literally
me.
goes
It
everywhere.
goes everywhere.
That's mean. But crickets, though, could you imagine? What would you do if you just started getting like boxes?
I don't know. I started screaming when like a bag of like I think 30 crickets accidentally got opened. Cause like you can't contain them.
Let me
It's not
ask you
like
something.
can catch them.
How do you contain 1,000 crickets?
No,
Like
that's
if
what
you
I'm saying.
open the
If
bag,
that,
they
no,
come
yeah,
in.
no,
It's
that's,
over.
No, that's done. That's what I'm saying.
It's a done deal. Like they're everywhere now, and there's nothing you can do. That's awful.
I mean, what do you do about the butterfly situation? They literally have wings.
You let them out though.
Yeah, but what if somebody opens the box not realizing it and they open it like in their house?
Well, yeah, they would still want to leave the house though. Like the butterflies would want to leave the house. Whereas crickets, they don't care where they're at. They're good.
No, butterflies would just fly around. It's not like they're not gonna all mosey together outside.
No, but if you like open up the window / door, they would try and leave.
That would still take a long time.
It would. But I think it'd be easier to get rid of them than cricket. The other thing is, butterflies don't live that long.
Thank God. My favorite
Butterflies
fun
are
fact
cute.
about them. No, they're not. Did you hear my traumatizing story?
I did. That's what started this whole thing.
Yeah. Have you ever
Hi,
seen
Callahan.
Where is he?
He's here. He's in the VC. Hi, cutie.
Oh, it's because I don't have I'm on streamer mode, so I don't have I don't have sounds. I said where and started looking around my room as if somehow magically he'd be here. I'm like, where?
Callahan's done that to me once. Right, Callahan?
What about? They would taste nice in a salad? Haha.
What? Somebody just said ladybugs would taste nice in a salad?
Sam, I did it.
No.
You did it. Actually, that was
no,
nice.
Antonio, no.
You're gonna die. You're gonna die. You're gonna die. There's a creeper behind you as well.
Also,
Don't let the
hello,
llamas die.
Antonio. How are you doing?
Bad.
Thankfully, only one died. Gosh,
Oh my
darn
gosh,
it.
you hit that llama. It's gonna try and kill you now. You're gonna
Where
have
all
to,
these
you're gonna
creepers
have to
coming from?
murder that llama.
That's why there were no creepers the other day.
Wait, do llamas keep away creepers?
No, I forgot to turn mob spawning off.
Oh, yeah.
After the red banquet.
I did it. You're welcome. You're welcome. It's no big deal.
Callahan, do you know who the server was earlier today? Was that you?
It was probably him.
Or is our
Female
server like
tarantulas can
teaming
live for 30
sentience?
years, you woo.
Becoming alive.
That's what I'm
Chat,
thinking.
say hi to Callahan.
Callahan, get on so you can say hi back. And you can talk to me. I miss you.
Oh my god, Sam would be like the worst to like ever get like revenge from.
What do you mean?
I don't know. Like, I know who the hell did this? This was some streamer that did this. Like, I think somebody's boyfriend cheated on them and they put like bed bugs in their house or like in their bed.
No. Okay, that's too far.
No, that's not. that's just far enough.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
no.
I don't know though. That's awful. That's awful though.
Oh, it
That's
was
actually-
cutie.
honestly,
It was cutie. That's so much. Oh.
That's probably one of my like greatest fears, honestly, is like bedbug type beat.
Well, I mean, if they cheated
not here
on
for
you,
that.
that's
Yeah. So that was like the threat everyone made. If you cheat on me, I'm gonna put bedbugs in your bed. Like
No.
no one would cheat on anyone. I hope not.
No, I
would die.
I know somebody that
I wouldn't
did
be able to
something
live.
way worse, but I cannot even repeat that on stream.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, that's terrifying. I don't like the idea of bedbugs. It freaks me out.
Chat's like, tell. No, it's gross. That story is gross. That story is way too far. Cutie would be somebody to do that though too. I could see her doing that. So Ludwig better behave, because God knows.
Well, I'm gonna go get Whataburger and I'm gonna eat.
Ooh, no, I'm not doing this. Every time I talk to Sam, you order food. Last time I did that, it said my food was coming at 6:30 in the morning, and I had to stay up till 8.
Wait, what?
Because it got delayed, and then when I went to go cancel it, it goes, your food's already being made, so you can't cancel.
I hate that.
I'm confused though, Sam. What did you say you were getting?
Whataburger?
You're getting a Waterburger?
It's a place.
What a burger.
No, what burger?
No, it's a place, bad.
I hate
No,
that.
I'm asking.
He knows.
What
I'm not even.
burger he's
Listen, you have to not entertain this. Keep going forever.
No,
it's like when the other day he
You
tried
said
to
you're
act like
getting
he
a
didn't know what
Whataburger.
liquor was after making a joke about drinking a bottle of vodka.
Okay, what is liquor though?
No, bad.
No, seriously.
It's alcohol. Like,
Liquor, I just met her.
oh yeah, I
alcohol
made
is
that joke to him. He
alcohol.
didn't get that one either. And he's
Alcohol
like,
is
why would
alcohol.
anybody want to be licked? And I'm like, okay, well, this is a whole different.
I have a
Got
great
ahead,
story
had a
about someone
flight
who
to
used to
Rwanda in
lick
5
people,
hours to a
but
gorilla
no.
reserve, but
Oh,
before
yeah?
I go,
Who's
here's
that?
one more
Okay,
gorilla
I
fact.
knew
A
someone
silverback
How
gorilla
is Skeppy
weighed
doing?
4,000 pounds
No,
on a
it's
bench
No.
not
press,
Skeppy.
while a well-trained man could only lift up to
but no, I knew someone who would go
885
around and they'd
pounds.
lick
This has
people on
been
the
gorilla
face. It's like a
facts.
prank. It's
Yeah,
super
and then
weird.
didn't you tell me that they got like punched in the face?
Yes, and I watched it. I saw it happen. That's what was so amazing about it. Is I think they had like just done it to me. And I was like recoiling from it. And then I saw like the person who they were gonna do it next to walk up, and I was like, okay, at least I get to watch someone else have their face licked, which is, misery.
They were licking
loves
people in the
company.
face.
Yes, like on the
Ugh,
cheek.
germs.
Right? So this person runs up and says, hey, and the person goes, hi, and then they like lean in, lick them on the cheek, and the person just like with a instinctual reaction just uppercuts them right in the jaw, and they fall over, and they're just like, I was just like, ooh, I watched this happen.
What kind of friends did you have, Bad? That just
It
go
was
around randomly licking people in the face.
I'm friends with all sorts of people, Bobby. But the point was...
Speaking of that, I'll see you later, friends. I'm going to get food.
Wait, where are you getting food from?
From Whataburger.
Yeah, what burger? You said what burger?
Orange
And then
with
you said
white stripes.
Waterburger.
Whataburger.
What's a Waterburger?
Whataburger.
Waterburger.
Whataburger.
You're mispronouncing water. Are you saying what burger?
Whataburger.
What burger? Is it like a
Callahan,
good burger?
I love you the most. You look really cute tonight. Bye.
Bye,
You're okay too,
Callahan.
puppy.
Oh,
Enjoy the butterflies.
Thank you. That's the nicest thing a man's ever said to me. I don't know why my voice got all weird during that. Good night. Bye. Enjoy your food.
I don't get why someone would eat a Waterburger. That makes sense, Bobby.
Yeah, maybe to, whatever. It's
Okay.
less calories.
And no, I'm not even meaning about the liquor thing. Okay.
So vodka is a liquor, for instance. Like tequila's a liquor, rum's a liquor.
So liquor is just like a classification of alcohol?
Yeah, of alcohol. Rather than like, so if you were to have a...
Mm-hmm. So wine is like a liquor.
I don't think wine is wine. No, I don't think wine is considered a liquor. Is wine?
Is beer a liquor?
No.
What about...
No, wine and beer is like
Mike's
its
Hard
own
Lemonade.
classification. I think Mike's Hard Lemonade is, I feel like, more in the beer category, but even still.
So what's the difference between like alcohol and liquor? Is it like different stuff?
Well, no, liquor is alcohol, but like liquor you usually use to mix. So like for instance, whiskey's a liquor, but if you want to make a cocktail, it'd be like a whiskey sour. If you're drinking liquor straight, then that's you're
So liquor is like any drink with alcohol in it.
Yeah, besides like beer and wine.
Well, why don't beer and wine count as liquor?
'Cause wine is like fermented grapes that's been aged over time.
But it has alcohol in it.
It has alcohol in it.
And
beer depends. Beer is just...
Oh, do you want to hear a fun fact?
Yeah.
Do you know vodka is made from potatoes?
I do. I was drinking vodka tonight.
So you were drinking potatoes?
Yeah, I was. Have you ever had the Rocket Pops?
Those are like the
red, white, and blue. Yeah.
Yeah.
So the liquor that I had tonight it's flavored. It tastes like a Rocket Pop. So like your Mike's Hard has like probably like 4.5%, whereas like liquor has 30% and up.
That's a lot though.
Well, because you're supposed to mix it with something else. So like, let me see how much of my vodka I was drinking actually last night.
But then what's the point of drinking it?
It had 30%. And it's gluten-free.
Yeah, because it's potato. So wait, why do you drink it then? Does it taste good?
Well, it's used as like a mixer if you want like more cocktails. Because like, for instance, I don't really like beer because it has a lot of carbonation in it.
Wait, so you don't drink it alone because it tastes bad?
If you drink liquor straight, it's usually gonna taste bad. That liquor actually doesn't taste bad straight. Yeah, you
stuff then.
Yeah.
So then why do you drink it then? Why not just drink like the stuff that you're mixing with it?
Because then it's not alcoholic.
Yeah, but then you could just drink something that's alcoholic and tastes good, like Mike's Hard Lemonade.
No, but I don't like Mike's Hard Lemonade because Mike's Hard Lemonade is super duper overly sugary and it's super carbonated.
Well, they make a bunch of different Mike's Hard Lemonades.
Yeah, but they're still all carbonated.
Well, don't they make things that are not carbonated but taste like Mike's Hard Lemonade?
Not really. Like, for instance, what's your favorite juice?
It's a good question. Probably orange juice.
So, a very popular drink is something called a screwdriver. And a screwdriver is vodka and orange juice.
You can't drink a screwdriver, puppy. Oh my god. That's a tool. You can't drink tools, puppy. Oh my goodness. Next thing you're gonna tell me you're gonna drink a hammer. Hey, would you like some of my circular saw? Oh my gosh. Hey, I think we still have a little measuring tape left over in the cabinet.
Are you alright?
Yeah.
So anyways, since that's clearly a touchy name, so if you like orange juice and you want to drink an alcoholic beverage that tastes like orange juice,
yeah,
you could have like a tequila sunrise.
Okay.
So a tequila sunrise is tequila, orange juice, and grenadine.
What's grenadine?
Grenadine's like cherry liquid. Have you ever had a Shirley Temple?
Yeah. I have, but I don't like cherries.
Okay, well then you could just have it without the grenadine and just have tequila and orange juice.
What's that? Like,
What's
so
it called?
tequila, isn't that like, that's like from the song? Well,
Well, it's not from the song. The song's based on the drink.
are you sure?
Yep.
Isn't tequila, those are the things that you get at restaurants that have like the salt around the edge?
No,
Right?
no, that's a margarita, but tequila's in that. I don't like margaritas.
Wait, so what is tequila? Is it
Tequila's a liquor, yeah.
Then what are the things with the salt around the edge?
That's a margarita. That's what the drink's called. So that's a margarita is a cocktail with tequila in it.
What's in a margarita then?
So it has flavoring, and then you can either do salt on the rim or you could do sugar. But I don't like it because I don't like. Are you drunk? No, I'm not, Chad. I don't like drinking a drink and then having like that gritty, like texture of salt or sugar on my lips. It's gross.
I think from what I've heard about alcoholic beverages, I think a lot of it is people just do weird stuff for the sake of doing weird stuff. Like putting salt or sugar on it.
No. So the salt comes from so if you drink tequila, tequila on its own is disgusting. Like if you were to just take a shot of liquor, it literally tastes like paint stripper.
Then why do people drink it?
Well, because they usually mix it, but like a common thing that goes with tequila is lime and salt. So what people usually do is they'll take a shot of tequila, like lick salt or beforehand, either way, and then bite into a lime.
Wait, hold on. We're talking
However-
about liquor, and then you're like bite into a lime?
Yeah, but okay, but
What?
Tequila Puffy's a whole different alter ego.
This doesn't sound like liquor anymore. It sounds like people playing Fruit Ninja.
Fruit Ninja?
Yeah, because they're just like, first, we take the glass, we fill it with tequila, salt on the rim, bite into a lime.
What type of Fruit Ninja were you playing?
No, that's the game where it's the like you know what fruit are? Like how like they pop up on screen and then you take
And
your
then
finger
you have to
and
slash
you, like,
them.
swipe. Yeah.
You just asked me, do I know what fruit are bad?
Yeah. I'm sure some people don't know what fruit are.
Yeah, probably people that were born yesterday.
Well, maybe someone lived their whole life and they never saw a banana. So they see it and they're like, whoa, a snake. Yellow snake.
A yellow danger noodle.
You know, that's another name for snakes, or danger noodles.
I do. I love that. That's my favorite snake name.
Do you know what they call another name for what the hell is, I don't even remember the regular name. That's so bad. For stingrays?
What?
Water pancakes.
Water pancakes. I've never heard that one.
Yeah, and
I
then
like that one.
bats are sky puppies.
Oh, I've heard that one, but I like that one. That's a good one. They do look like puppies.
They
There's
do.
this,
Some bats look really cute.
there was this video, not vampire bats. They look really, really interesting. But fruit bats are like basically puppies. Like there was like a video of a fruit bat like eating a fruit, and it was like the cutest thing ever. I think it was eating a banana.
Oh yeah, I've seen videos like that.
It's so cute. It was like nom nom nom. I mean, how is that? That literally looks like a dog. It was so cute.
I mean, rat could be a fruit bat and you wouldn't even know.
Rat, are you a fruit? Rat, are you a fruit bat? She is not answering.
Maybe she's hiding her identity. Maybe she doesn't want you to know.
That's an interesting point.
Mm-hmm.
How would I know if rat was a fruit bat?
Does rat fly?
No. Well, sometimes.
I saw you in my recommended and people have mentioned you before, so I thought I'd check in and see how you were. So how are you today?
How do you know maybe? What do you mean maybe?
No, like sometimes.
Oh, well thank you for stopping in and checking me out. I hope you've somewhat enjoyed your time here. How does sometimes she fly?
Well, like, if she's laying in bed, and then I say, like, a certain sentence, she will...
She turns into a transformer and...
No, she gets really excited and she leaps off the bed and flies through the air.
What sentence?
If I say it, she's gonna jump up.
Is it like walkies?
No,
Rat, you want a treat?
That is one of them, but the one I was thinking of was that one. If I say that, she gets really excited.
She gets excited for you to leave?
Well, because she knows that it's time to go. Usually when I say that, I'm saying it to, like, take her, like, OUT, or take her to get, like, food or something. So she just knows that whenever that phrase is
I like how you're
uttered...
just like, be right back, and she's like, finally, thank God he is leaving.
No, she comes with me. That's why she gets excited, because she knows, oh, we're going on a trip in our favorite rocket ship.
Flying through the skies, little ratty.
Yeah. See, I'm telling you, Puffy, the only good alcoholic beverage is Mike's Hard Lemonade and apple cider.
No, but you should, well, apple cider is good, but you should get a brand deal with it, my God.
No. I don't partake in the alcoholic beverages on stream. So I wouldn't accept a brand deal. I would accept free Mike's Hard Lemonades, though.
Good night.
I don't like their
Puffy,
cherry
and
kind, though. I bought it because like, there are certain types of, like, cherry flavored things.
No, their passion fruit one is the worst.
Oh, they have a passion fruit?
Yeah, it's a guava passion fruit, and it's not great going down, and it's not great coming up either.
Wait, what?
Nothing.
Why would it be coming up?
I don't know.
What is a passion fruit?
It's a fruit that shows so much love and so much passion. It's just overwhelming.
Oh,
It will serenade you when you're just about to eat it, and sing you sweet love songs, and write you poems, and paint you like you're its French girl. Passion fruit.
That's a Titanic reference. I got that one.
Yes, it knows it was your favorite scene, bad.
Wait, what?
What?
What did you just say?
No, what did you say?
Oh, I thought you said something.
No.
I zoned out for like 3 seconds. So why did... I have a question.
Yes?
Did you just, like, have a brain fart when you said, like, a screwdriver was a drink?
That's what they call the drink.
They call a drink a screwdriver?
Yeah, it's called a screwdriver. Chat, actually, why is it called a screwdriver?
Why?
Let me Google that.
That's weird.
Why is...
Be like if I mixed apple juice and...
In his book, Mattis explains how the screwdriver got its name. Decades ago, American oil workers in the Persian Gulf discreetly added vodka to their orange juice while on the job. Lacking a spoon, the workers decided to stir the drink with a screwdriver.
Oh.
Why, they couldn't just use their finger?
Well, your finger's not long enough to get to the bottom of the glass.
What do you... I've done that before.
What?
If I haven't had, like,
no, if you're working on an oil rig, do you really want to put your finger in your drink?
Maybe.
I mean, just like, I don't know. I mean, maybe nowadays it wouldn't be that bad, but like back in the day, like they probably didn't on the oil rigs. I don't know. Maybe they didn't have like hand washing stations, and so they would. Yeah, I can see why they.
That's
used the
crazy, though.
screwdriver.
I mean, just think about that. Like, a group of people were discreetly adding vodka to their orange juice.
Yeah, well,
And then, like,
operating
because of the
heavy
fact that
machinery.
they stirred it with a screwdriver.
Yeah, that is crazy.
We're
It got
all
that
calling
name.
it screwdrivers now.
Wow.
Yep.
That's crazy. I imagine that had to be confusing on the oil rig. Someone goes, "Hey, hand me that screwdriver," and someone hands you a cup full of.
My
orange
thing is that they're
juice.
just drinking, I guess, while...
Yeah, no, they really shouldn't be drinking while operating heavy machinery. That's not good. And I take that.
Chat, I'm getting sleepy puffy now. I was gonna hold out for the sub goal, but I don't think there's any way in hell we're hitting it tonight. So I don't know when we're gonna...
I have a boat.
Got
Get
a
in my boat with me, Puffy.
Where are we going?
We are going this way. We're gonna see how far we can get.
What do you mean? As far as you'll take us?
Well, we can't fall. If we fall down, we can't go back up. So we're gonna see how far we can get without getting out. So we're going this way. Oh, and we just went down one level.
Ooh. Where did you get that cat? The cap. Oh my god. That cape? It's my Lunar Clan cape.
Oh. Puffy, look. We
Chat,
should get
both me and Bat are not
water.
drunk.
Aha!
Hi, Button.
Okay. We can fix that. Later.
We're not drunk, we're just sleep deprived.
Yeah, I am pretty sleep deprived. I need
Yeah.
to go to bed, but first I need to make some hot wings.
What? I was gonna try to hold out for the sub goal because I won't be able to do it tomorrow, but I am too
Let's go this. Wait. Should we go this
tired.
way?
It looks like you're drunk. Thank you. That's what every woman loves to hear.
Wait, Puffy, are you drunk?
No.
Okay, good.
It's like when people come in the stream, they're like, "You look tired." It's like that's a nice way of saying you look like
I
shit.
just wanted to say hi, Anna.
Oh, there's nothing
How would
wrong
you
with
feel
looking
about
tired.
going to
So you're like, "There's nothing wrong with looking like shit."
And I sent you an Instagram DM.
Hey, not everybody can be at their 100% every minute of the day. So it's okay. Alright, we're going this way. Oh, wrong one.
Somebody just said Puffy sell something and we have to use subs. I am selling Bad Boy Halo.
Oh, what?
Yep. If we hit the goal, whoever is the reason why we hit the goal, you get to own Bad Boy Halo for
No.
Okay.
No.
You get to get your own custom rap by Bad Boy Halo.
Okay.
Yep. See, custom song.
No.
That's even better.
The boat. We only made it this far. You know what? I'm leaving this boat here. Remember this location.
How much? I guess whoever contributes the most towards the sub goal, but
I'm really good
I'm only gonna
at coming up with custom songs.
I'm only
I'll
gonna
let
give
them
it
pick a
like 10
subject
minutes because I am truly tired and I know he's
to
tired.
make a parody
So.
song about. And I'll use Road Trip to do it. So.
Ooh, wow, chat. So you get your own custom Bad Boy Halo song to Road Trip. You can
If
show
you
all
want.
your friends.
Mm-hmm. I can make a song about whatever. I can make fun of Puffy's height and how short she is.
I feel like
No, I'm kidding. I'm sorry. I feel bad now.
I guess we'll see. Well, I guess we'll see.
No, Puffy. I mean, Puffy's very tall.
Mm-hmm.
Puffy is not small.
Mm-hmm.
Not small, tall.
Beautiful.
Very tall.
Yeah, see, I should have lied about my height when I joined the Dream SMP. I messed up bad.
Well, I mean, I don't think I know anyone who's lied about their height on here.
Are you serious?
Rat.
That was Karma knocking on his door, being like, "Excuse me, sir. Hey, Google the cat with the 2 gifted sub. The auction has begun. All right, let me get some wood here real quick. I don't even know how we ended up here. All right, hold on. We're doing a live auction for a bad boy Halo wrap. Perfect, chat. You have time. Let me put music on. All right, let me copy this. All right, lovely, beautiful. An auction. Oh, okay. Jay loves you with the 5 gifted, now in the lead. Boom. All right.
Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that.
Welcome back.
Ooh, hello. Bad Boy Halo song. Jay loves you. No.
This is who's in the lead right now, bad.
Oh,
until we hit it. Yeah, but what do you mean no one's lied about their height on the server?
I don't think anyone's lied about their height.
Sam literally said he was 6'7" for the longest time.
Well, he might be.
No, he's not. He's 6'3".
Nah, that doesn't fit my head.
Well, it's not headcanon. It's true. He's 6'3", bad. Yes. How tall am I in your headcanon?
Today I stepped on a piece of carpet that was taller than you. I'm kidding, Puffy. Here, have some steak. I'm kidding, Puffy. I'm sorry. I mean, you're very tall. Remember that statue we made for Tommy? You're taller than that. Okay. Oh, you see that tower? Oh my goodness, Puffy's so tall. Look how tall that tower is. That tower only comes up to like your pinky toe. Okay, that's how tall you are.
Holy hell.
Puffy, how's the weather? Way up there. Puffy.
If you could be taller, bad, would you?
No. I mean, I already am really tall, but hypothetically, let's say that I wasn't tall and that I was, I don't know, around a shorter height, relatively near how tall 𝗀𝗶𝘁 was, I wouldn't. I think there's a lot of advantage. I mean, at the end of the day, I don't really care either way, right? But even then, I think at the end of the day, right, there's trade-offs. I think being tall or being short, there's like advantages and disadvantages to either. So you're just trading one set of advantages for.
That's weird though to go from short to tall.
Yeah, I mean, if you think about it, everybody knows what it's like to be short, but not everybody knows what it's like.
Yeah, but a lot of people don't remember it really. Also, Myrna, thank you for the 10. Google the cat, thank you for the 6.
That's a good point.
Right? Like, do you remember what it was like to be the height of like a 5-year-old?
Vaguely. Like, I do remember like looking up at everybody. And you're like, ah.
Oh wait, no, I did screw up. Hold on. Whoops. I did my math wrong. Okay. Holy hell. Jay, thank you for the 10. Litz, thank you for the 11. Oh, we're getting close, chat. We're, yeah. The nice thing about being short, though, is we could fit in, like, cabinets.
That's true. And you pretty much... And you know what? Here's one thing I was talking to people about, too, is... I may have been talking to you about this, actually, was that, you know, being short, there's a certain height that is, like, think about it. The world isn't built for, like, really tall people. In the fact that...
Oh, yeah, you were saying that, right? Yeah. Because your brothers are tall?
Yeah, like, people who make cars, people who make... You know,
thanks for streaming and
contraptions. What they do in general is they make them for comfortable for whatever the largest amount of people are. So if you look at the height thing, right? Mm-hmm. Boom. This is like the median. This is the average height, right? Is around here. And then this is where the largest group of people is. And then on either side of it, you have another group of people kind of like that, right? It's like a curve, right? Mm-hmm. That flattens out. And most people are around the middle, right? I'm saying the majority of people, right, wind up in between this, and this. So they tend to design products and things to accommodate this height, right? Like cars. Mm-hmm. They obviously have to put cars at a certain, like, the distance the pedals are and certain things like that. Now, the good thing is, I guess, if you're, like, really tall or really short, is thankfully a lot of these companies, they're adding extra accommodations. Like, they're making it way more customizable. Like, I know in certain cars, you can actually adjust where the pedals are. Like, you can bring them, like, closer to your feet, so if you have shorter legs, etc. So I guess that thankfully the world is becoming more accommodating for all height types, whether you're really tall or really short. But I still think, like, I mean, like, if you're really short, you can't really reach. There's the, grab something off the top shelf.
Yeah, but there's always, like, step stools for that.
Exactly. But you gotta go and get a step stool.
My thing is, if you're short, you can make yourself taller, whereas if you're tall, you're just tall.
That's true. And that's why I think there is one of those advantages to being shorter, is you can...
That's like why I prefer being cold than to being hot, because when you're cold, you can just put more clothes on or more layers on, whereas if you're hot, you can only get so naked.
Mm-hmm. I agree with that. And that's the thing where I was talking to my bros, and, like, they have a hard time finding any bed that, like, their feet don't, like, hang off the edge of.
Really?
Like, and for me, like, I can lay on pretty much any bed and boom, my feet just boom. Like, they don't hang off the edge of the bed.
See, short people, though, perfect hug height.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
And...
Not explaining that one.
And we also can win at whatever that game is, Limbo.
That's true!
We just go, boom!
Right under the stick.
Boom!
I mean, but that's also being, like, flexible, though, because if you can only bend so much, then you're not, doesn't matter how short you are, you're not going anywhere.
Mm-hmm. This is true.
So, is this you admitting that you're short, Ark?
No, this was all hypothetical.
One bus.
You said we, bad. You said we.
Yeah, but I meant like roller coaster.
Down, then we go down together.
Whee! Roller coaster.
Chat. No one gets a Bad Boy Halo mixtape.
Nobody does?
No. Chat's just
Did no one win?
No, you're supposed to hit the goal.
Nobody won?
No, nobody wants to hit the goal.
But who got the most? I can give them a mixtape.
Oh.
Is it this person? Jay loves you.
I don't know if they knew that was the thing. All right, chat. Then apparently, I'll give you another 2 minutes because I didn't say that. It's whoever has the most. Jay's in the lead with 15. If you want a limited edition Bad Boy Halo mixtape. Oh my God, Road Trip's on. This is what Bad will be singing.
I'm not gonna do the whole thing though. Just until I feel
yeah,
like I can't get creative anymore.
I didn't expect 2 minutes.
Yeah, I love parodies though.
I'm so excited for your song.
Oh yes, me too. It's not, I listened to it again. It's so good.
I'm excited.
Especially your part. And then that one line he had you do. Oh, it's so funny. But it just comes up.
What the noise?
Yeah, I just die laughing every time I hear it.
I wonder if he actually added the other part. What he made me do afterwards. Do you remember?
Oh, I don't know. Oh, I wonder. I don't
know if I almost didn't. I'll have to ask him, but I don't know if I just didn't recognize my own self making that noise or.
Yeah.
Chad, the song is good.
It's very good. It's very pog. It's what people call P-O.
When's the song release date? I don't think that's public yet.
Yeah, no, it's secret. Top secret. Which is sad because I wanted to release like right now, but obviously can't.
Well, we could say it's
coming soon enough-ish.
Well, do they know what kind of song it is? Do they know like what that it's a?
It's death metal.
Yep.
No, I'm kidding. I woke up and there were no muffins in the cabinet. That's not the song, by the way. But that could be the song. That was pretty good, eh?
Where did that come from? Have you been waiting for that? Like, I feel like that's been.
That's in my my book of
down
jokes.
Inside of you, waiting to
No,
emerge.
no. I keep a stockpile of
Do you listen
funny
to death
jokes. What? No, I
You could
don't.
have fooled me. I don't know.
The closest thing to like death metal would be like
Teenage Dream by Katy Perry. Oh.
No, Disturbed, and they're not death metal, so. But they're like they'd be the closest thing that I've listened to at one point. I can do the Disturbed sound effect. I don't know if you know the song. It goes. Oh wow!
Oh yeah.
Yeah. That's a hard sound to do.
Bad,
I only do it
this
like
is
twice.
who you have to do the song about.
This one?
Yep.
Okay, what subject did they want for the song?
Hey yo, Myrna, what subject you want? Chat, keep an eye if their username pops up and let me know what they say.
I actually sang one of those for Carl's whatchamacallit.
Karaoke thing?
Yeah. They said LMAO, I don't know. Come on, surprise me? Surprise me? Okay. Surprise. Okay. Well, since Puffy's here, I guess I'll make it about Puffy. Alright, but not just like about Puffy. It's gotta be like a funny meme. Alright. Puffy funny parody. Let's think. Alright, here we go.
Thank you for the 5J.
Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Oh, Puffy woke up one morning and Puffy was like, oh my goodness. Puffy was like, I went to the cabinet, but I couldn't get to the flower because it was on the top shelf and I'm short, couldn't reach it. Oh, it was too high up on the shelf, I couldn't reach it. Puffy is really short, can't you see? Puffy needs not one shoebox, but 2 or 3 to reach anything higher than 3 feet. Puffy is such a shorty. Wow, wow, wow. Puffy is a shorty. Wow, wow, Puffy is a shorty. And then I can't do this first part. But so now Puffy installed ladders everywhere, so Puffy could reach the ingredients up there. But even so, Puffy couldn't get ladders tall enough. That's how short Puffy is. Oh my goodness. Wow, 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 wow. I'm sorry, Puffy. I feel so bad
That was
now.
beautiful. That was beautiful. I want a remix version of that though. I want to see a full production version of Bad saying that, him singing. What's the name of that song, Bad?
We'll call it Puffy's Short Trip. Because it's like road trip, but it's the short trip. Oh my goodness.
I definitely need a remix version of that.
That was a win.
I expect to see it. That was a beautiful song.
Thank you.
Oh my god. I bet you I'm gonna hit 1 million offline.
Oh no.
I'm at 996,952, so I'm almost at 997,000. So there,
But everybody who's watching right now, you need to follow. Smack the follow button if you're not following. Come on, everybody double check right now. Just make sure you're following, okay? Because you may be watching and not even know that you're not following. So everybody do that. Just look down. Like,
oh god, it was so
are you
awkward today.
following?
I'm doing something with a content creator, and I had to go share my screen to have them help me set up something.
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, oh, go to so-and-so's channel. And I wasn't following, and I'm like...
Ooh, Puffy.
I didn't know.
That's like a streamer cardinal sin. It's like...
But it was... Because I was sharing my screen, and I was like, you didn't see anything.
Oh my goodness. Wait a minute. It wasn't my channel, was it?
No. Bad.
Okay.
Shut up.
I'm just saying it's interesting that I reminded you of that story.
No, I reminded because we're talking about following.
You know what? I can actually see who's following me. Let me
I
go
am
check
following you,
this
Bad.
real
I think
quick.
I'm subbed to
Oh. That's what they... Aw, thank you. I wish I could say the same. No, I'm kidding! Puffy, I'm kidding! I'm sorry! I am following you. I don't know if I'm subbed, though. I pretty much always gift subs. I don't really
Yeah, that's true.
have a
What
sub.
I was saying, though, is I think what Twitch should do is, like, for instance,
I
if
am
somebody
subbed.
gifts, like, 10 subs, that they should be one of the subs that gets gifted.
I know, right? That would be such a good feature. Like, if they don't already, like, have a sub. Yeah. Or, like, maybe there's a way for them to, like, tick a box. So
Yeah,
it'll be
to
like,
include
oh,
them.
do you want one of these subs? And yeah, I do. Thank you. And then boom.
Yeah,
'Cause that way-
we'll probably either hit it overnight or we'll be very close. So we'll see what happens in tomorrow's stream if I'm already there. If so, I'll do a big thank you speech then anyways. Oh, I forgot there was 2 cuck sheds now. I wonder how that happened. Did you see the giant waterfall today near McPuffy's?
I didn't. What was it?
Do you know about the secret?
The secret?
Yeah.
What secret?
Hold on.
Oh, did I miss important lore?
Come to McPuffy's bed.
On my way, on my way. Bounce, bounce.
Hey, a Wobot with the 20 bomb. Ow.
Okay, I'm almost. Puffy, are you hacking?
What?
Oh my goodness, you're hack. Oh, this is the thing you're talking about. Yeah.
No!
Me and Sam saw this.
No! You weren't supposed to know about
now
it!
we're both cheating.
No! You weren't supposed to know!
No, I know. I know where it is. Okay.
What? Yes, Ms. Kip, what are you OMGing about? Oh my god.
There we go.
You weren't supposed to know. Oh,
where'd you?
yeah.
Oh.
Tubbo put like water all over it today, so it was like a giant, like literally from McPuffy spanning all the way to the end here of just like
awesome.
a waterfall. So how are you, Ms? How are you? Every time I see Ms in the chat, I just think of Chipotle. Have you had Chipotle, bad?
Like once or twice.
Did you like it?
I do like it.
Well, why'd you only have a once or twice, bad?
They're not like super close, so I have to like go really out of the way to get to one.
I see.
Yeah.
All right, bet. Is there anybody that I should raid tonight?
I don't know. That's a good question. I would say raid George, but George is not on, so maybe don't raid George.
Then why was George the first one that came to your mind?
Oh, I've been teasing him a
Carl's
little bit
streaming.
lately.
I didn't trust him.
Carl's
yeah, but
streaming
he's
on
streaming on like his secret channel that we're not supposed to talk about.
Oh, I mean, he's not streaming.
Oh, wait a minute. He changed. Oh, wait. Was that George's channel that I read that on? There was like one channel where like, shush, don't say anything, was the description.
I don't think it's George, because George literally tweets out his streams.
Yeah. I thought, well, it was like it was one of their alt thingamabobs. I'm gonna message George right now, actually. What should I message him? That would... Hey, George. How are you doing, you little...
Wait, you just message him just to message him for no reason?
Yeah. I do it a lot. He sends me random messages, too. It's really funny. Oh, I'm at... What? Okay, wait, what is the... Oh, it's string. There's string up... Oh, Puffy, this is not good. I'm a
There's
dead
literally,
muffin.
like, no one live.
Oh, fudge.
Oh, is Wally Bear live? I'll do that. Chat, I'm not raiding Carl now because I don't want to raid Carl. I don't want to, like, reveal his secret channel. So guys, go give Wally Bear some love. I'm gonna be actually live early tomorrow for once. I'll be live at like 2 p.m. Eastern. So if we hit the goal then, I'll maybe do it before we do the thingy that you kind of don't know, because 𝗀𝗶𝗶 leaked it, even though 𝗀𝗶𝗶 wasn't supposed to leak it.
But, good night, chat. Say good
Bye,
night.
chat.
Bye.
Bye.